Hello and welcome. We're here at the home of the Prince, Brian Lara Cricket Academy. My name is Adam Gilchrist, and back again with me today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Ali. It's time now for the toss. Let's join the pitch side to see who'll be donning the pads first.
In the modern game, most captains opt to bat first, but just every now and again you see a pitch like this where the bowlers can do plenty of damage. Bowling first could well be a good option. First ball of the match.
Nice shot, straight to gully. Perfectly timed.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Couldn't get it through the field. Drilled that one away.
End of the first over. The score is now 8-0.
The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Square cut, finds point, no run. McCoy straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Smacks that away through the gap.
End of the second.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Played that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those allowed now in this over.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Great shot through the gap.
What a lovely shot. Flown to the boundary. That's not the type of ball to be bowling.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Edge, but it drops safely. Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this quality.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Nicked it. Markram staying put, but the opposition have put in a huge appeal. And again, see you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
The
trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill. This goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Miller ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Finds the edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Big edge. McCoy has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Would have expected a bit more aggression that over. The run rate hasn't really gone up. Need to capitalise on their time at the crease now.
Beats the field with a great shot.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Holder shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Finds the fielder with that shot.
De Kock watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Edged. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Edged it. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Going with spin now.
New bowler into the attack for the West Indies.
Huge edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Brilliant shot there.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
A flashy cut. Crunched it away. Not a lot the fielder could do to stop that.
Powell, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. A shot, masterful pull shot. That's going to find the boundary.
Cut away off the front foot. Nice shot.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Just open the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. That'll be 4 more.
Really smashed it off the back foot.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Great sweep shot, hit wide of square, and that'll run away to the boundary.
It was full, and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. Shepherd, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Thick edge. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Mayers, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Perfectly timed. Cuts that off well in the infield. Big edge. Massive outside edge.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. De Kock has hit that fine and it'll run away for 4. Fine leg will not get near that one.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot.
Joseph into the attack now from the south end. Loves them there, hooked away, and that'll be a maximum. Oh, and a nice catch by the young lad in the crowd.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Somehow they need to stop the rot. That's 12 from 2, and someone is really looking in the mood at the moment.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Goes through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. No. Terrible shot. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle. Goes over the top with that shot. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
The half-century's in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short and you're going to get punished on this pitch. West Indies with a massive shout. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. And the innings comes to an end. West Indies will need 112 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Parnell coming in.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. smacks that away through the gap.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Nicked it. Finds the edge. Edged it. They've gone up here. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. That's the over. West Indies are 6 for 1. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Beats the field with a great shot. Edged. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Gone. Fine catch.
Two down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4. Five runs out of there. West Indies are 11 for 2.
They've just dropped off a bit that second over. Need to maintain the intensity.
Parnell from the south end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Puran waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary. Doesn't beat the infield. Goes over the top with that shot. Wow, that's missed a lot. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Might look to go big again here.
Straight to the fielder. Perfectly timed.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Bavuma, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Shot, textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary. Brilliant. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. West Indies, 29 for 2. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Norkia over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Edged. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. West Indies are 41 for 2. Maharaj, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the north end. Puran drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
Puran has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Puran has hit that fine and it'll run away for 4. Fine leg will not get near that one.
Puran got it into the gap and the ball did the rest. Brilliant shot.
Boundaries are flowing. You need to find a dot ball or 2 just to slow things down again. Couldn't get it through the field. Perfectly timed.
Short and crunched away. Only had to ease back onto the back foot and put it away.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Cuts that off well in the infield. Over the infield with a cracking shot. End of the over, a big one. 16 runs coming from it. West Indies are 57 for 2. Norkia from the south end.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Oh, outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Nicked it. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Edged it.
On 49. A quick single, maybe?
Finds the edge. That's the over. West Indies, 64 for 2.
The batters are working the strike around, picking gaps for boundaries, but they might need to start taking some chances in the back half of the innings to keep in touch.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Edged. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Bowler and fielders look really confident.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Maharaj back into the attack. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. How will he reply?
Oh, well, don't even bother running.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Maharaj shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Smacks that away through the gap. Someone different now to bowl it. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. They've gone up here. "17 runs needed. It'll take a number of big shots to get home."
Have to go for it now.
Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on.
They really need a boundary, this ball.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
That's a great win. It really did feel that the first innings display had put enough runs on the board and they've been able to defend it. Great bowling.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.